like Ghostbusters 2 on the Famicom. Ever since discovering it on the Game Boy, I really want to get the Famicom version. Without further ado, let's get scruffy looking. In today's video, we'll check out a wide variety of games and junk, so stick around to the end. I'll give you a glimpse at what I take home with me. So let's go. Look at that, right off the bat we have the Kyoryudo Sentai Zyuranger. Power Rangers right there. 4,100 yen on the Famicom. It's a good find. Don't come across it very often. We've got Akuma no Shotaijo, Invitation to the Devil, maybe. 3,200. It's probably a like a graphic novel type role-playing game. Text heavy. And we've got Super Contra, one of the greats, one of the most difficult games ever. It was one I could never get past the first level. 4,100 yen for that. That seems like not a bad for the going rate. And another incredibly awesome one here right off in the start. They've got, what is it? Uchu Keibitai, or SDF, Space Defense Force. A great shooter by HAL. Pretty rare. 11,000 yen for that Famicom. That's one I want to add to my collection, so stick around to the end of the video. I might pick that one up. And Hoshino Kirby is like 3,900. That seems a little steep. But, you know, Nintendo games are going way up there. But still, you know, HAL's great and all, and Kirby's great, but still a little bit expensive in my opinion. We got Pitfall for the Super Famicom. 27,000 yen. That one is rare here. I've never come across that, I guess. But Pitfall is pretty... you know, iconic game, I suppose. And I think this is a North American version. No, it isn't. It can't be. Never seen this game either. Bart and the Beanstalk for the Game Boy, 4,500 yen. I don't think I've ever come across it, or I've never even heard of that game before. But it's pretty cool to come across. I don't know how good of a game it is, but still cool. Got some PS5s in the display case too, 45,000. Definitely PS5s are coming down in price. Got quite a few, a lot actually. MetaQuest 2, if any of you are into VR, 33,000. I don't know how I'd feel about using a used VR headset though. Probably wouldn't do that. There's Horizon version for PlayStation VR 2, 63,000 for that. Some things I don't see very often. Got a lot of Switch games and Switches. There's this. They've got Jedi Knight 2 and Jedi Knight Academy for 1,800. These are games I've actually never played before, so 1,800 seems like a good deal, but I have not priced that before. Lots of... I don't play too much of my Switch, as you may already know. I do have the Nintendo Switch Online. But we might come back to the Switch games if we have time. I want to stick to the retro games. They also have lots of PS4 too, so another one I'll roll back to. But one I want to look at real quick is Ni no Kuni. 270 yen for this boxed DS game. Wow, that's super inexpensive. 270 yen. Comes in this cool like collector's case. I don't know how good a condition it's in, but still, it seems like 270 yen. It seems crazy. Ni no Kuni for the DS. That's pretty cool. All right, as you can see, they do have lots of PS4 Rockman XA. All right, but let's see what retro games we can find here. They've got 3DS too. What is this? Robo Tyson 1100. Let's keep going. Let's get more retro here. They do have Pokemon Monster White, which seems like a really good deal. I don't know. I don't price Pokemon, but 1,100 yen for a Pokemon game on the DS. Seems good. And here they've got, what is this? Platinum for 2,000 yen. What is this? Pearl for 900 yen. Wow, is it really that inexpensive? Pretty cool cover art though. And what is this? 2,700 for Ninchi. Silver. Soul Silver. Very cool. Rockman XA times Shinobi. I've never heard of that game before. Here they've got, looks like a all-inclusive DS pack. It comes with the walker, Pokemon walker. When you take your Pokemon for a walk, 2,900 yen. It doesn't say it doesn't come with the walker, so it may indeed come with it. Have to check that out. They do have quite a few Rockman games here for the DS. Super unfamiliar territory for me. Alright, and we get into Wii. Wii U and Wii. They even have Xbox 360 games here. JoJo's no Myo no Boken for 1,500 yen, 20% off of that. PlayStation version. It looks cool. What kind of game is that? I'd be interested to know. I am not a big PlayStation collector, but Jimmy Hoppa would let me know about that. Rockman 8. Yes, 900 yen. That is very inexpensive for Rockman 8. Super good deal for Rockman 8. They've got Biohazard 2. 270 yen. A steal. A steal of a deal. Lots of good stuff here today. Let's see, what else can we find for the PlayStation? They've got Parasite Eve, Mobile Suit Gundam. Which Gundam is this? It's not the fighter one. We've got King's Field. It's 900 yen, very inexpensive. It looks complete. Oh, there is a crack in the jewel case. Chrono Cross is also pretty cracked on the corner there. There's Tomb Raider 3, 480 yen. What is this? Yukio Gaio Baiga something. Dino Crisis for 270 yen. Incredible. What else do we have? We have Sidewinder, Gion something. Let's see, can we find anything that I am aware of? Mari no Atelier, Poporogu, Dragon Quest, Tales of Eternia. I know some people enjoy this one. 270 yen. Looks very clean. Star Ocean Chrono Cross. Chrono Cross is 480. Road of Monsters. What else do we got here? Hyper Olympics. ESPN. What else do we got? Runabout 2? Is that like the huge truck game, I think? That's kind of cool. It's like not trucks, but it does have trucks and buses. Soup them up and race them, I guess. Tetris X. 480 for that. Toki Meki. Interesting. Okay. Let's move into some of the stuff I enjoy more. We've got Famicom games here. We got the retro games. Pretty good lot of Famicom boxed, Super Famicom boxed. Got bells on them so they're not theftable, so they're untheftable. Oh man, they got some, even got, look at this. This is good here. PC Engine Genjin, the original one for 3,200 yen. It looks complete and it's only 3,200. That's a really good deal for that. So, I don't know. Scruffy might be splurging today on a bunch of games because there's a lot of good deals here. Very, very interesting. They've got some Saturn games. What have we got? We've got Wangan Dead Heat, the racing game here, 480 yen. Never played that before, but it looks like a fun racer. What's this? Master of Monsters. Cool graphics. What else? Got some Dreamcast games too. Company Party. Biohazard Code Veronica for 900 yen. Company Party Shenmue, 900 yen. And we've got some GameCube games too. What do we got? Oh, Bokujo Monogatari, 900 yen. Looks complete. A little bit scruffy, but what else we got? We got is that Digimon, Pokemon? No. Pokemon Stadium. We got Pikmin here for 900 yen. That's pretty cool. It doesn't have the sheath though. What else do we got? I can't tell what that one is. It's Mario Party 4. This looks like another Puyo Puyo. No, what is that? It is Puyo Puyo Fever for 900 yen. Here's a complete looking one for 900 yen. It's a good looking game. Mario RPG, 2,300. All right. And we get into some N64 games. You've got, excuse me, dropping things. People get mad when I drop the games. We got Pokemon Stadium here, 480 yen in the box. What else? What's this one? Oh, we got, I'm so sorry. I dropped something. We got Smash Brothers for about 1,800 yen, and it's got, it says 50% off. Wow. Oh, it looks like there's something missing. Maybe the, I don't know, the inner box is missing, so it's 50% off, so 900 yen for a really cool display box. That's pretty cool. Looks like there's some Donkey Kong here, DK4, DK64 for about 1,500. It's pretty cool. Looks like Wave Racer, Wave Race 64, 900. And another Smash Brothers for 1,800. This one is not discounted, but looks good. They have an interesting anti-theft system here with bells and humongous boxes. So you drop it on the floor and they come running. The ninjas come out after you, okay? The ninjas... Speaking of ninjas, we've got Turtles in Time here for about 4,100. Not the greatest deal on Turtles in Time, but it is Turtles for the Super Famicom there. Here's another title that really interests me a lot, is this Majinga Z. I just really love the old school style of giant robos, and this one is a little bit nostalgic for me. I remember playing with the actual like model kits when I was really, really young. Very cool artwork though. I haven't played that one. I've got to check it out though. Here they have, this is another Final Fight. Oh, this is just Final Fight. This, I thought it was like Final Fight Guy, but it's just Final Fight. Okay. We've got Zelda in here too. Okay, I'm about to pull it all off the shelf and make a big ruckus. There's Zelda Densetsu, 4,500. The box is pretty raggedy. Ooh, Rockman 3 in the box. The box is pretty raggedy. It doesn't have the the cover flap, which is pretty bad. 5,900 for that. Just some Dragon Ball. 2,700 on the Famicom. Super Metroid for 7,200. I guess that's about what it goes for. And this is... Ooh, I like Ghostbusters 2 on the Famicom. It's a very sought after one. Ever since discovering it on the Game Boy, I really want to get a hold of the Famicom version. I mean, the artwork is cool, the gameplay is fun. But from what I've played of the Famicom version, you know, it's good. But some people say that the Game Boy version is better. It plays a little bit quicker. But the graphics, of course, are not as good, in my opinion, anyways. Golden Eye 007, 3,200 for that. And one of the favorites there, we got Contra, 5,400. Cool stuff. Got Super Mario Collection in the box for 2,700, which is always a good game. Collection of Mario games. Got a bunch of Dragon Quest games in the box. Here's the first one, which I saw in a display case the other day, in a bit better condition, and it was much more expensive. But I find it crazy how Dragon Quest has gone up so much in price. But, you know, people in Japan really love their Dragon Quest, so I guess I can see that. But it's been like one that I used to find in the junk all the time, like not even too long ago. Battlefleet, kind of a strategy type Famicom game. Pretty cool though. What do we got here? About to pull things off the shelf. A few more of these. Some box games. We got. Okay, let's not do that. It's so hard to do this with one hand. Some more Namco boxes. You gotta love the Namco boxes. They look so good. Even the Derby Stallion, you gotta love that that artwork there. So cartoony. 480. 480 in the box, yo. But it's Derby Stallion, but still 480. It's pretty good. That's a 500 yen Famicom challenge right there. We do have a few other games up here, like you know, this samurai type game. It's probably a strategy game, I would imagine. Yeah, it looks very strategy driven. Samurai. We've got Mario Golf. Very cute. Unfortunately, it's got some damage at the bottom of the box, but the golf game looks good. 900 yen. Tecmo Super Bowl. Yeah, that's in really good condition. Japanese people probably aren't too big of fans of Tecmo Bowl. 1,500 yen. Pretty cool. Got another Dragon Quest here. I'll give this to Dragon Quest, even though I don't like RPGs. They do have nice artwork on their boxes. I mean, that's such a cool drawing. Isn't it? I think Dragon Quest has the same artist that draws Dragon Ball. I mean, they look straight up Dragon Ball-esque. You know, I'm not too current on that sort of thing, but just in my opinion, that's what they look like. Somebody can correct me in the comments, but yeah, I like it. All right, nothing too exciting up here, but they did have a couple. Best Played Baseball 2. Just that interesting artwork is pretty cool. All right, 900 yen. Can't beat that. Oh, what is this? Dear Boys. What? This is like a, what is it? Slam dunk knockoff type game? I don't know. I've never come across this one before. Dear Boys Super Famicom. 1,800 yen. Yeah, it looks a lot like, you know, Slam Dunk. Yutaka by Yutaka. Made in Japan. It's from Shonen Magazine. Huh. I've never heard of that before. Dear Boys. Very interesting. Might be worth looking up. Dear boys. But basketball, how can you not like it? 1,800 yen. Pretty cool. Got Final Fantasy V, 1,500 yen. That's a pretty good deal for in the box. Bamut Lagoon for 1,800. Did I go? I think I went over those already. All right, let's take a look into... Oh, they've got so many Famicom games. They've got DS games. What is this? Mario Party 100. So many DS. Dragon Ball Heroes. Look at that price. Magic Castle. DS games are really cheap. Wow. Maybe these are just not desirable DS games, but they seem pretty cheap. Oh, here we got some Game Boy games. And we got Zelda no Densetsu. DX for the Game Boy Color. 900 yen. It seems like a very good deal. There's an interesting soccer game. What is it called? Awaki Densetsu Shoot. Got really cute artwork. Come on, focus. There we go. I was a bit too close on that one. GI. Some horse racing. This is very common. Got Conan. Super Robo Tyson. Anguru Batra. Some, I don't know, looks like some pro mahjong game. Nothing really interesting. Oh, look at that. We found some Famicom Disk System games for 500 yen. There's soccer. Oh, we found a WonderSwan game. Super Robo Tyson 2 Compact 2 for 900 yen. That seems like a very good deal for that one, in my opinion. Huh. Ice hockey on the FDS for 500. Super Mario Land on the Game Boy, 480. Wario Land for 900. Oh, they do have, was it Leaf? Pokemon GBA, 5,900. Got Bokujo Monogatari on the GBA too. That's cool. Is this a Yoshi related game? It's Yoshi no Man Arihiki Ryoku. Something gravitational Roki Yoshi. Cool. Puyo Puyo. Tamago. Oh, Gamera for 1,800. I wonder how fun that is. Don't see that very often. Here's another WonderSwan Digimon. Turtles. There's Goemon. Beyblade. Huh, interesting stuff. What was it? Asmikun Warudo. Ooh, Pac-Man in Time. 900 yen. Dragon Ball Z. Ooh, what's this? Is that just regular old Pac-Man? Paku Panic. I have never come across that one before. This is a Japanese one. I've never seen that. There's Mahjong, Tamagotchi, RPG GB, Mario Tennis, Shogi. 270. That's a good one for Shogi, if you're a Shogi fan. What is this? Grand Duel. Is this a tennis game? Meta Mode. Survival Kids 2. I wonder how fun that one is. Baseball. Oh, we got Sanrio in Time. What is that? Goemon again. Survival Kids 1. 1,500 for that. Kado Hiro. Tetris. Is that the Minuet version? I don't know. Golf. Gundam. Yeah, pretty cool games here. Take a look at the GBA games again. Mr. Driller A. That's a good one. It's 20% off. It's 1800. Mr. Driller. What is that? You can't read the kanji. Advanced Menkyo? Like driver's license? Something? I don't know. Soccer? What else do we got? Oh, I found another Kick and Run. Another soccer game on the FDS. Oh, look what I found. Metal Slug First Mission. Hey, that seems like a pretty good price for the Neo Geo Pocket. And I think that is a color. Yeah, it's a color cartridge. 4,500? Might be worth picking that up. I don't have many games, and I don't even have a color pocket, but it might be worth grabbing that. Bunch of Leaf and Pokemon Red. Oh, that's pretty up there for Zelda. The re-release for the GBA. Come on, focus. There we go. 3,600. Lots of Famicom games in these drawers here, worth inspecting. So let's just take a look at a few. Here's Dig Dug here. Love Dig Dug 2. I think I gave away my copy, but Dig Dug 2 is a good one. 900 yen seems like a very good price. Drymon's in there too. Here's an interesting game I don't see very often. What is it? Mamoru mo semeru mo. Tokoro-san. I think this Tokoro-san is like a Japanese talent, personality, TV personality. He actually does the voice of Woody in Disney's Toy Story. But I think that's supposed to be him there. Never played this, but I might have to look into this game further. Behind that, they've got Double Dragon. Is this Double Dragon 2 or the first Double Dragon? It just says, oh, it's Double Dragon 3, actually. Great beat 'em up, 1800 yen. Technos does beat 'em ups really, really well. Here's something I've never seen before. It's Toki no Tabijin. Probably an anime or novel-related book type. Come on, let's focus. There we go. 1,500 yen. I've never seen that before. Pretty cool artwork, though. Very original looking. Alright, some Dragon Quest. Lots of Dragon Quest games. Still reasonable. 480 for Dragon Quest. Here is, what is this? Paris-Dakar Rally Special. I've seen this a few times. I need to check this one out, definitely, and see what it's like. It's 1,800 yen for that. Very cool. Behind that, there's a game I've never seen before. It's what it's called. It's called Fighting Road. I do like the simple artwork there. It's by Toei Animation, so I don't know if that's an anime tie-in or something. It's 1,500 yen. Definitely one worth looking into here. I might put a little something up about it down below if I can. And Pac-Land. It's an action platformer of Pac-Man if you've ever played it before. Not the greatest, very early Famicom game, but it's interesting. I do like the artwork. Nothing here. SNK looks like a shogi game, maybe. All right, they do have Final Fantasy here, and I remember these used to be so cheap, and now they're almost 2,000 yen a pop for Final Fantasy. Here's Pac-Man, the original, 1,500 for that. The port to the Famicom. Those go for quite a bit these days. There's Mad City, 2,300, an interesting action game. I can't remember the name in English at the moment. Here's, what is it, Mario Brothers, the original one, 900 yen. It's pretty good. It's very nostalgic. And here is the heartbeat symbol version of the one we just saw. And up here, there's some interesting games of note. They've got Shogun. I've never seen this before. I just love by Hector. Just very indescript, no pictures, just text. Shogun. I'm sure it's an RPG. You get to shogun your army around Japan. Once upon a time, an era of what was it? Sengoku in Japan was unified by the shogun. And then we've got a Squoon here, which is notable because it's a shooter and it has this little light in the cart by Irem, which are really cool carts to collect. And I actually don't have any, so how much is this one? 900 yen, not bad. And Spartan X, or Kung Fu, as it's known on the NES. Just a great game. Very early one, but still lots of fun. Iconic. And we've got this. What is this? It's called Shikinjo by Toei Animation Company. I just love that mysterious artwork. It must be from an anime. It's 1,500 yen. Definitely one I'll have to look into. Maybe it's a hidden gem, who knows? Another one I don't think I've seen before. This is Ginga Eiyu Densetsu. So, Waga Tadashiku Hoshi no Oumi. So, whatever that means. Something about the galaxy and Legend of Galaxy or something like that. 900 yen. And we've got Thunderbird. I don't know if you've ever seen the creepy animation of Thunderbird played by, like, I don't know, wooden not mannequins. Maquettes? What do you call those? Puppets. Wooden puppets. Kind of creepy. But I thought it was cool when I was a kid, watching the reruns of that. Very interesting. I don't think I've actually played the Famicom game, but might be good, might not be. 1,800 yen for that. Got lots of junk here. They've got a Switch keyboard. What's this? Something else interesting. The Wii U, the Ultimate Wii U controller there. What's this? Oh, here we got the Famicom AC Adapter 720 for the Famicom Mini. Here's a clear Sony controller for the PS2. Looks like it's in good condition. It's 900 yen. It's pretty clean, actually. It's very see-through. Much cleaner than any clear PS2 controllers I've seen. Or much cleaner than the ones I usually buy. What's this? Oh, we got a big tap for the PlayStation. 4-player tap. What's this? We got the Luigi. The Luigi Switch steering wheel for Mario Kart. Alright. Mad Catz controller here. It's a Dreamcast here. How much is it? It was 29,000 yen, and it is now, wow, 6,300. That, it says the modular cable and the Tsushin soft is missing. So the network software and the module cable is missing, but yo, it's got the dude on it, and it's 6,300 yen. That's a pretty good deal for a boxed Dreamcast. I don't know how good the condition is on the inside though, but man, Dreamcast for that much? Yeah, please. Here's a Mario steering wheel for the, is that also a Switch? No, for the Wii. 500 yen in the box. There is a Luigi one hiding back here. Luigi one hiding for the Wii. Mario Kart, 500 yen. Cool. Very cool. Racing wheel. You've got a Hori Xbox 360 controller. 2,700 yen. Cool Tekken artwork. Our Virtual Fighter artwork, sorry. But this is the thing that catches my eye. Super Game Boy. In the box for 300 yen. I mean, it used to go for 7,000, but these things are so expensive in Akihabara, it's crazy. And, 300 yen in the box. I'm sure it's complete. I don't have an in-box Super Game Boy, but it's definitely worth 300 yen, I'll tell you that. I don't think you can even buy a loose Super Game Boy now in Akihabara anywhere for less than like 20 bucks. Look at this. We've got a lot of Shoiraku guides. And this 3DS Super Smash Brothers or whatever, Kyoku, Fighting Perfect Guide for, it's like, look how thick this thing is. This thing is gigantic. It's 350 yen for this huge thing of information about Smash Brothers. I find that crazy. There's a PS2 guide for Gishiden 4. I don't know what that game is at all, but Gold Stallion, not a big interest. But look at this, Legend of Zelda Tears of Kingdom Perfect Guide. It's a humongous book for 1,400 yen. Somebody's already done with it. Perfect Guide for Zelda Densetsu on the Wii U. 1,300 yen for that. It's pretty cool though. We've got Secret of Mana. I think this is Digicube on the bottom, but this must be for, I don't know, PlayStation? Or, I'm not sure. What is this for? Somebody let me know. But it's 1,400 yen, and it's just got beautiful artwork on it. Just a quick look inside the Secret of Mana book. It's just packed to the brim with information and beautiful maps of entire screens and things. Really cool. I've always loved how Japanese people do their guidebooks so well, so detailed. Okay, they do have some Super Famicom games as well. Fire Pro Wrestling. Wrestling is not something I'm too familiar with, but I know some people really enjoy a good wrestling game. Shutoko Battle. So like highway battle. They also had, what is this? Daiboken Shima 2? Takeshi Meijin's. I just really like that artwork. Look at that. So cool. And this is just a game I wanted to note. I don't know how to pronounce this, but I'm sure I will put that up on the screen somewhere. I came across this game many years ago, and I've seen it here and there. I think it's a role-playing game, but I just can't figure out what kind of game it is, so it's just interesting to me. Here's another Super Famicom game I still have yet to play. We've got Kunio-kun. I can't remember how to say that, but you know, Kunio-kun's great beat 'em ups on the Famicom. It's got to be even greater on the Super Famicom. And I found another interesting Super Fire Pro Wrestling 2 HWA. We have got our pickups here. So can you guess what it is? Let's start off with the scruffier ones, shall we? So, you know I can't pass up a good deal. So you know what I picked up is this right here. Super Game Boy, 300 yen. 300 yen. Super Game Boy. Come on. Come on now. How am I going to pass up that? The box is in really good condition. It has the original price tag. I always like that about games. 7,000 yen. What a deal we got. 7,000 yen at 300. That's a super markdown. That's why it's a Super Game Boy. All right, so we got that. That'll come in handy when we play our Game Boy games. It'll look good on the shelf too. Looks good right here, actually. Let's put that right there. And let's turn this on. A little bit of mood. Blue mood effect. There we go. At that. And the next thing I picked up. I don't like that, actually. There we go. That's better. Yeah, that's much better. Okay, got a blue mood effect there. All right, and then I picked up this little guy. Got the PC Genjin for the PC Engine. 3,200 yen. Incredibly good game. A classic. In the shell, it's not the greatest condition, but it's in condition. It's good enough. It's good enough for me, I think. Hopefully it's in there. I have not checked. Let's check, actually. Is it in here? Let's see. Oh, it is on the floor now. All right. So yes, it doesn't have that little case. That's a real shame. But it's complete mostly. It doesn't have the little, what do you call it? The little, why does that not want to close? Why doesn't that want to close? That's weird. It's very odd why that doesn't want to close. Anyways, did I get screwed on that? Possibly. I don't know why that doesn't want to close. Taking way too much time on this. Let's see if we can close this. Does it close? What is with that? Huh. It's like a warped card. What? That is so odd. Now I see why it was so cheap. I don't know. Maybe we can fix that. What is going on with that? So weird. It doesn't want to stay closed. That's really odd. It's oddly warped. I don't know, maybe we could fix that somehow. It doesn't want to stay. All right, so fail number 1. We do have this very scruffy looking manual here. Came with. All right, so I'm going to put that back in its case. All right, so that might not have been a very good pickup, but it's good for display anyways. There we go. And the big mamma jamma that I'd like to show you today is, ta-da! Can you believe it? Can you believe it? I picked up Ghostbusters 2. I can't believe it. I'm ecstatic. I'm so ecstatic. I think I'm going to try it out right now. So let's do that while you guys are right here. All right. Let's see if this works. Otherwise, I paid a lot of money for this cart. That doesn't work. So let's see if it works. All right. That out of here. Oh, it doesn't work. How nice. Oh, really? All right. That is going to go back to the store. Whoa. Am I going to have to go back there and open a can of whoop-assery? I might. Huh. That is very peculiar. Scruffy got screwed over. We're going to have to go to work on that. But, yeah, those are the pickups of the day. Let's take a quick look at what Ghostbusters 2 looks like. Let's go to ROMs, Japan. Ghost. There it is, Ghostbusters Japan. What is it? Oh, it's new. New Ghostbusters. There it is. By Hallie. Good old Hallerina. There it is. Ghostbusters there. Play some Ghostbusters. Let's go with Peter and Ray. There we go. Playing some Ghostbusters here.